Dude Perfect listed their worst 10 videos. In one of their best videos ever, the Overtime 23. The group ranked the worst videos they'd ever done in their not top 10 segment as they cringed at their shameful yet hilarious past. These videos were so embarrassing for them that 3 of them are now unlisted. So let's dive in and see what makes these videos so horrible. At number 10, we have the 500-foot moving goal shot from Reunion Tower. It's no surprise that the group that became famous for their trick shots will find at least one of their trick shot videos embarrassing. In this video, Tyler throws a long toss from the Reunion Tower and it goes in. Mission successful? Not really. Garrett and Cody were carrying an entire basketball goal, only the hoop and backboard, mind you, so they could catch the goal. And this is why it's so embarrassing for Tyler. He wasn't really able to make the shot, and well, it was never meant to be a moving goal shot. Next up, we have Editor Edition 2 at number 9. Tyler claims he hated adding this one on the not top 10 list, but he felt that it was necessary. But according to him, they all need to be on an even playing ground and no one is above the team, not even the editors. One of the editors in the featured video is shown on the not top 10 set, pretending to be visibly upset. While embarrassing for the people involved, it's one of Tyler's all-time favorite clips, and understandably so. It feels like a mini movie. The video features Dude Perfect's editors Chad, Tim, and Will in a comedy sketch. They talk about how being an editor is hard work and things can get pretty crazy sometimes. Then we see the editors dealing with a hack in the system. It seems being an editor at Dude Perfect is a matter of life and death. The video is hilarious because they act out all the hacking tropes we see in film in an exaggerated and self-aware way. It's comedic, it's dramatic, and they wrap it up with something we all love, a sweet trick shot. We don't get why this video is on the worst videos list. Moving on, we have the red cards in Rio prank at number 8. This video was released in 2014 when the group was in Brazil for the World Cup. Tyler placed this video in the not top 10 list because he found it embarrassing that they were making men wearing Speedos put on shorts at the Copacabana beach. A possibly great and funny video idea ended up turning into the group essentially clothing men in Rio de Janeiro. Corey claims he didn't think this would be a controversial video, and his twin agreed that there was a reason why people were given red cards. According to Tyler, well, it's a good video, it could have been better. At number 7 is kayaking down an escalator. We have to say this one definitely deserved a spot on this list. Tyler placed it on the list because he thinks it has one of the worst intros ever to a Dude Perfect video. And well, his claim might hold some truth. The intro is pretty awkward. Apart from the group's over-the-top acting, what gets us is the dialogue of Ryan Tannehill, the special guest on the video. But let's be real, that's just how things went down on YouTube in the 2010s. Sketches like this were peak humor back then. Apparently, Tannehill's dialogue was no fault of his own. They made him say it, and they wished this would have never happened. Not to forget, the 2010s style pop-punk music playing in the video makes it even more of a relatable, cringe-worthy moment. Whatever the case, we're sure the twins are glad they were not present in this particular video. Next on the list at number 6 is George Bush Library Edition. This video is another example of a person in the video who is not the reason why it's embarrassing. In fact, the guest appearance, Barbara Bush, is probably the only good part of the video. According to Tyler, this video deserved to be on the list because the trick shots were not up to par. Cody Jones also made fun of the venue, which is a library, as opposed to what we would expect, such as a stadium or an arena. Next, we have Trick Squirts at number 5. This video is essentially a Mio advertisement, particularly for its Canadian market. Tyler placed it on the list because he found it amusing that they were at such a low point creatively that they thought it was a great idea to milk a deer in the video. A part of the video features the group squirting Mio into cups filled with water from upside-down bottles taped on a decoy deer's stomach. The funniest part of the video, however, is when Garrett awkwardly grabs his shorts crotch area. Then he places a Mio bottle between his legs from the behind and squeezes it into the cup filled with water. The group cackles at this particular move while watching the video and wonder if it was really a necessary move. According to Garrett, he cannot do anything to make the group forget that trouser grab, and he will just have to live with it. At number 4, we have Exploding Flower. Also called Bromo, Guy Things in Slow-Mo, this was the video that could have killed all of them, according to Tyler. The group tried to explode some flour while being unaware that flour is flammable. Imagine almost dying when all you are trying to do is simply hop on the trend of slow-mo videos that were gaining popularity across the globe. The only reason they are still alive is because the phantom camera operator suggested they should stand farther away from the explosion because flour is flammable. You might think that a flower explosion would be more contained and just a nice cloud of powdery flour that you can almost run through while it occurred. Well, so did the guys. However, this was not the case. The explosion could have probably vaporized anyone standing within its range. Were the videos we mentioned up till now not horrible enough for you? Well, fasten your seatbelts as we get closer to the top worst Dude Perfect videos ever. Next, we have Zero Gravity Edition, Trick Shots in Space, at number 3. What one would consider to be the most prestigious honor the group has ever been granted quickly turned into a nightmare for Corey and Cody. The two got an invitation to a zero-gravity flight. Sounds cool, right? Unfortunately, both of them got air sickness, although Cody clearly suffered more than Corey. Initially, it seemed like Corey was having a blast, but it soon ended up with him emptying his tank around 10 times, his words. Next up is Trick Shots and Cats at number 2. There are a few things that are impossible to integrate naturally into a single video. It doesn't make sense. Things don't work well. The group wondered what would happen if they combined the two things that are extremely popular online, trick shots and cat videos. They soon figured that was not the best idea. Mixing two completely unrelated things is not a recipe for success. The video was an ad for Tidy Cat's litter. The group essentially recreated their first ever video. However, this particular one involved stuffed cats, and the group shooting cat litter bottles into the goals instead of balls. It is definitely a strange thing to do. We think some ideas are better left untouched. Finally, the worst Dude Perfect video ever. We have New Rewards at number 1. Naturally, the video starts with a classic Kobe Cotton intro. The video is an ad for the rewards program of Southwest Airlines. You may be wondering what exactly happens in the video for it to land the number 1 spot on the worst Dude Perfect videos of all time? Well, the awkward banter of the group makes this video absolutely cringeworthy. Not to forget, our personal favorite is "It's just earn and burn," a remark made by Kobe in the video. Also, let's talk about Cody's trick shot in the hangar. There was nothing wrong with how he shot through the back of the jet to a basketball post on the opposite side. It's just the editing that made the entire thing seem too hilarious. The same shot was replayed again and again from 4 unnecessary angles. All of these replays of the same shot are topped with Garrett missing an extremely easy dunk. These things make the video nothing short of hilarious. It was clear that the group shot and edited the advertisement themselves instead of Southwest Airlines hiring an agency to do the task. They merely wanted the group to act as endorsers. All that aside, we would not be wrong to say that all these worst Dude Perfect videos of all time led to this number 1 worst video. Everything just comes together on its own. And that's a wrap for this video. Do you think all of these videos deserve to be in the not top 10 list? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Goodbye for now, and see you in the next one.